they do not want the sovereignty of those islands to go to Mauritius, that many of them have suffered racism, genuine racism, at the hands of the Mauritians, and yet it would appear they frankly weren't consulted. They're not allowed to go back to their homeland. I'm joined in the studio by a man who's been fighting very, very hard on behalf of his community, Misley Mandarin, founder, British Indian Ocean Territory. Misley, you've tried like crazy. I've tried in my own way like crazy on this. The government have just steamrolled it ahead. You're going to try and take this now to a legal challenge.
Yes.
What is the basis of your claim?
So basically, it's been happening. It's always a backstory about the Chagos Islands, Nigel. People need to know about it. The Labour government in the 60s and 70s removed the Chagossians. That was under Howard Wilson.
Yep.
And now under Keir Starmer, he's doing worse to us. Don't give a say about our homeland.
Yeah.
So this is terrible for us. So our judicial review, the legal action we're doing now, we're going to say you have to stop that deal. We have to have a say in it. We have our self-determination, the right of abode in our homeland.
Yeah, I mean, and you're not just Chagossian, you're British as well, of course.
I am British. I'm very proud to be British, and I serve in the British Army, Nigel.
Yeah, I know.
I serve in the British Army, willing to give my life for this country, willing to give my life for the crown. So I don't understand how this Labour government under Keir Starmer is treating Chagossian, British Chagossian.
Under this deal, there's no way back to the islands.
No at all. No at all. It's all gimmicks. Keir Starmer saying like, oh, no, basically he's giving the island to Mauritius, but Mauritius got more than 50 years. When we've been deported to Mauritius in abject poverty, left in the docks with nothing. And
treated badly.
Very badly, worse than second-class citizens, more than 50 years. So why now Mauritius will do something for the British Chagossians?
I think part of this legal case and part of the debate is this government is a great believer in the United Nations.
Yeah.
And I think when the United Nations was founded, we all would have been great believers in it. We might be questioning some aspects of it today, but the United Nations Charter, right at the beginning, the basis of the UN, is the self-determination of peoples.
Yeah.
These are lines that will come up in court, yeah?
Yes, of course. And like you said, back then, yes, everybody was happy, but the world changed. Everybody want to control the world now. You see the China seas, and now if we give sovereignty to Mauritius, the Indian Ocean gonna be full of Chinese military base. Yeah. So I don't understand how the logic of it. I don't understand at all.
And also the marine park.
Yeah.
The 200-mile exclusive marine park around Chagos, which actually, globally, in terms of the oceans, is very important.
It's a pristine area where there's no commercial fishing on it.
I know.
But the record of Mauritius is not very good. If you remember, a few years ago, it had a Japanese vessel who spilled oil on Mauritius, and they could not manage it. So can you imagine this? When we're talking about the marine park area of the Chagos Islands, is really big. It's bigger than the United Kingdom altogether.
Yeah.
So
yes.
If you think of it, it's not only beneficial for the Chagossian, it's beneficial for all the United Kingdom and the world as well.
I think David Attenborough would certainly approve.
Yes, of course.
Those comments. And as for the Chagossian people, a lot of them still living in the Crawley.
Most of them living in Crawley and Manchester. But you know what I did as well? The government, the Chagossian are British. When I said to the government, the Chagossian want to fled Mauritius because in Mauritius they got a thing called the penal code. If in Mauritius you're saying like, oh, Chagos is British, we want to be British, you could be jailed for more than 10 years or pay a hefty fine for it. People fled in Mauritius coming now. When we come here, the government don't want to look after us.
No.
We were appalling because in Chagossian, we had Sri Lanka. You know the story, because Sri Lankans was in Chagossian, right? We were living in tent for 2 years. When this Labour government came to power, they took those Sri Lankans, bring to Crawley The same place where the Chagossian who were British, the same hotel, but the Chagossian did not have anything. But the Sri Lanka get everything.
The whole thing. I have to say,
got everything.
It is a very, very sorry tale. Right
it is.
From the very start. And I've been very publicly supportive of everything.
Thank you very much.
To do. I really have. And you're going to...
So, I'm very proud. I'm very proud. So, this is the T-shirt of Biocitizen. You see the flag. We're very proud covering the flag, you see?
Yes.
And here you're a Biocitizen as well.
Well, there you are. And I tell you what, I will actually wear it. And I think what the government are doing to you, to our security, to everything, is a complete... an absolute disgrace. And Misley, I will go on trying to be a voice for you. I wish you well with the legal action, but it's going to be very, very tough.
It's going to be very tough. And one thing I want to say as well, if I have the occasion to talk to two people, our king, please help us, and the president of the United States, Mr. Donald Trump, please help us. If Keir Starmer willing to give the sovereignty to Mauritius, but us as British Chagossian rather to share the sovereignty with Americans, we're going to be better off.
That would be a better deal.
We're going to be better off.
I agree. Misley, thank you for coming into the studio.
That's no problem.
Now, nearly at the end for me tonight, but joining us down from the other studio, presenting State of the Nation, is Matt Goodwin. So, Matt, tell me, what have you got coming up this evening?
Good evening, Nigel. Well, if we ever thought there was a divide between the people who run this country and the people who live in this country, I'm going to show you just how big that divide is. We've got some brand new exclusive bombshell polling on deportations and what the British people really think about that. We're going to be looking at the latest gender gobbledygook that is running rife in Britain's schools, and we're going to be looking at all of this rebellion with